Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. But Bill Gates doesn't hang. Steve Jobs, who I knew, didn't chill. Warren Buffett doesn't hang. Elon Musk doesn't hang. Would you want your children to be like your two best buddies, or two best gal friends, whatever you call them? Would you? Probably not. Would you even want your children to be like you? Probably not. So why is there so little being done about it? If I were to judge you by the guys you chill with, you hang with, how would I judge you, young man? How would I judge you, young lady? I'd probably judge you a dipshit. You hang out with monkeys, what happens? Your life becomes a fucking circus.
So we're going to go through an interview today with Dan Pena. I know it seems like it's not stock market related, but to be honest with you, it is 100% stock market related. In my opinion, this is one of the most important interviews that you could ever watch because it's going to set the stage for you how much it's costing you to not invest your money, to not grow your wealth, to not have generational wealth, to not build an empire that you could give to your family. This is not optional in today's world. You have to do this stuff. So we're going to go into the interview right now. We're going to play a couple segments and then I'll comment on it and we'll go all the way to the end.
What are you going to tell your grandchildren and your children 20 years from now when the greatest transformation of wealth occurred? What were you doing, Grandpa? What were you doing, Dad? Would you have your thumb up your ass? What are you going to tell them? You had your thumb up your ass. It may have been covered with old Geneva or new Geneva, but you had your thumb up your ass.
I mean, just think about what Elon Musk is doing, for example. He's shooting rockets into space, they're going all the way to outer space, and that same rocket is coming all the way down back to Earth, and it's landing in this little base on this little platform. They refuel the rocket, and they shoot it off again. Imagine telling somebody that 5 years ago. They would think you're absolutely nuts, and that is what happens when massive generational shifts are happening. Imagine when the internet came out. Imagine when email came out. Imagine when the first car came out when horses went obsolete. All the people were saying there's no way that's going to happen. Imagine when self-driving cars come out mainstream. Imagine when robots come out mainstream. No one right now is expecting that stuff to happen, but I'm telling you right now, the future is coming whether we like it or not, and it's a lot closer than we think. So are you going to capitalize on these things, or are you going to get left behind, stuck at your day job chasing this job security that you don't really have? Are you going to make a move, or are you not?
87% of the planet hate what they do. Look in the mirror. Most of you, don't like what they see. Not just because you're too fat, you're too skinny, you're bald, you're gray, whatever. It's because you know what you could have been. That's just one kid. He's 28 years old. $125 million. What were you fucking doing at 28 years old? I've only got 3 regrets in my life. 3. 1, I'm a combat-trained Army officer who never saw combat. That's just the way it was during the Vietnam War. 2, I yelled at my mother the day before she died. I said, Mom, you're not sick. God damn it, you're not gonna fucking die. Next morning, she's dead. And 3, I didn't set my goals high enough. Not because I missed my son's soccer ball. Not because I missed my daughter's prom. That's all rubbish. That's not what you say when you're about to die. And you whisper in your wife's ear or your son's ear or whoever's going to give the eulogy, I regret the things I didn't do. I coulda, I woulda, I shoulda. I will do whatever it takes. And when I say I'll do whatever it takes, I fucking mean it.
So maybe the part of life that you're in right now, you feel like you're trapped, you have no money, you're paycheck to paycheck, you hate your job, your boss hates you, you just don't feel like you're progressing ahead in life. I know that feeling. I used to be there, but complaining about it is not going to make the situation better. You have to go out there, you have to make moves, you have to specialize in something, you need to make yourself more valuable, you need to learn a new skill, you need to learn how to invest the right way, how to trade stock options the right way, how to spot big opportunities in the stock market to make money. You need to get out of the employee mindset of trading time for money. You'll never be able to trade enough time for your money in order to hit the multimillionaire level. I know that personally.
You go where there are people that you want to be like. You find somebody that is, and my whole basis is mentorship. Find somebody that is where you want to be 20 or 30 years from now and go to him or her now. I had the presence of mind to be attracted to some very, very famous, very wealthy people in my 50-year career. And I went after them to, not for money, not for anything like that, but I just wanted them to talk to me and to share their wisdom. And today, people are afraid. We've had mentees in the last couple of years that actually got through to Bill Gates. You can't stop trying. If you wanted to be a world-class athlete, where would you go? A world-class coach, right? In the 90s, the kids really we're looking towards the future. Now I go back and I go to schools, and now they just want to chill and play video games.
The problem with new investors is they think they know everything, but expert investors, they know that they don't know everything. They will always be a student of the craft. Every single day I add a new tool to my toolbox, because who knows what day I'm going to pull that tool out of my toolbox and go capitalize on a market opportunity where I can make hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars. And the way that I fast tracked my toolbox from nothing in it to having a toolbox full of tools is I had mentors. I had people that would teach me stuff. I would go to seminars. I would read books. I would go to courses. It's so funny that most people will go to the bar and spend $200 or $300, but they won't go do a course. For example, I just dropped a course below. I scaled from zero to millions of dollars in 5 years. Why would you not want to learn from somebody that has actually done this before? If you don't want to do my course, that's fine. I don't care. Go do somebody else's course. Go read some books. Go to a seminar. You have to do something to educate yourself, because if you don't and you act like you know everything, you're going to end up making a crap ton of mistakes, and it's going to take you way longer to get to your goals.
That's not likely Elon Musk is going to have coffee with you. Maybe. It's not likely that Warren Buffett's going to have coffee with you. Self-esteem is what most of your parents didn't give you. It's a form of self-confidence. It's a form of self-awareness. And so self-esteem is the bedrock of high performance. It's the bedrock of everything. And it's the least thing that is taught in schools.
Self-esteem and self-confidence, they go hand in hand. So how do you get confidence? How do you build confidence in a trade that you make in the stock market? You build confidence with preparation. How does LeBron James get confident when he plays basketball? He practices. But if he doesn't practice, he's not going to be confident that he's going to make that shot, that he's going to make that layup, that he's going to be able to go in and make that dunk. You have to practice, but if you don't practice and you just think you know everything, you will get wiped out, you will get smoked. So the way that you get confidence is you practice, you train, you consume information, you learn from many mentors that have a proven track record, that are multimillionaires, and if you learn from them, you will pick up on a lot of things that they do, and you will become what your environment is. If you hang out with losers, you'll probably become a loser. But if you hang out or study what the rich people do, you might become what the rich people do. So figure out who you consume your information from.
You deserve what you get in life by working hard. When our kids got out of, and they went to great schools, when they got out of school, I said, I am hard. Olympic athletes say, you're as hard as my Olympic coach was when I won 2 gold medals. That's the kind of person you want in your life. Not somebody that agrees with you. Not somebody that says, it's all right, you can try again. You're only 26. You've got the rest of your life. That's crap. Now look at all these people in their 30s, 40s. Somebody told them that bullshit 25 years ago. Now look at them. Just look around the goddamn table you're sitting with.
The best time to build your empire is right now. There's no point in not booking that seminar. There's no point in delaying going into that course. You have nothing to lose. Maybe you spend a couple $100 on a course, couple $100 on some books, couple $100 to go to a seminar. What does it matter? The information that you could learn could potentially change your life completely. You could go from making $100,000 a year to making $500,000 a year to making millions of dollars per year. Ask yourself this question right here. Is what I'm doing right now, is what I'm doing today, helping me get closer to my goals or farther away from my goals? You need to focus on things that get you closer to your goals, because why would you not do that? If you're not doing that, you're getting farther away from your goals.
Be the first in the building and the last to leave. And my daughter says, Daddy, that's the janitor, the guy that cleans the floor. I said, yes, honey. 5 months into her first job, she said, the chairman of the company, big company, said, whose light is that up there? Well, that's Kelly Pena's. What is she? She gets to work at 5 o'clock, and then he's leaving. Whose light is that at 11:15 at night? Well, that's Kelly. It's still Kelly Pena.
How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to get financial freedom? How bad do you want to hit your goals? How bad do you want to start that next business? I remember when I was starting out, and still to this day, when I was studying these investment books, they were this thick, they were dry. Some of them were wrote in 1920. I would take notes. It was so painful to read through these books. But what is more painful, being unsuccessful or reading those books? For me, it was way more painful to be unsuccessful, so that's why I read the books. That's why I went to the seminars. That's why I make these videos for you guys, because I want to help you guys. That's why I built my course, so that I could help you guys. All the information that I consume, I dropped in that course, because there's no better feeling in the world than helping people. That's why Dan Pena made this interview right here. He wants to help people. He does these seminars. Just imagine if you read 100 books and you learn one thing in every single book that could totally change your life. You just learned 100 lessons that could totally change your life around. You can make millions of dollars, but but you're too stubborn and you're too good to go read those books, to go consume that information, to go listen to what somebody else has to say because maybe it's against your agenda. Maybe you feel like you know everything. But if you act like that, you'll probably never get rich, you'll probably never be satisfied with life, and you'll probably be working your 9-to-5 job till you're 67, contributing to your 401k, and being just another sheep in the herd.
But success leaves clues. If all these guys work 80, 100, 120 hours a week that change the world, success leaves clues. God almighty. Elon Musk is a hard bastard. Henry Ford was a hard bastard. Rockefeller, and so how do you think the world got changed? Slappy happy? I'll have another cappuccino. Is that how it happened? I don't think so.
That's what motivates me every day to wake up. I want to make YouTube videos for you guys. I post on Discord, I post on X, I post on Instagram, I built my course. I want to help you guys. I'm personally a multimillionaire, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to make as many people millionaires as I can do. So that's why I built this platform. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch my videos. But if you know everything and you're too good for this stuff and you just want to get the next hot stock to 10x's overnight, I am not the right channel for you. Go follow somebody else's channel because I pretty much guarantee you that you will lose all your money. I'm going to teach you guys how to do this the right way. So if you want to learn the right way, check the link below for my course. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I make a video every other day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.